Hi, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. The name is Hassan, and this channel is about my struggle to become a profitable day trader. Streaming live every market open so you guys can see my entries, exits, all that good stuff. If you want to join me on my journey, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get to it, y'all. What are we? Wednesday? Say Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday, December 18th. I'm having like some sort of allergic reaction with my eye, so it doesn't hurt, but it just like it feels all puffy and so yeah. Sorry my eye looks all jacked up. But I can see. And anyway, today I've been thinking about this all night and all morning. And so I broke my rules yesterday. And when I wrote these rules, the consequences for these rules, for breaking these rules, is a no trade day. And the day before yesterday, I actually took a trade out after the stream and broke this rule. But it was a fire day. I was like 4 for 4 when I took the trade at the time. So it was like, it's hard for me to get mad at myself for that. Right. But yesterday, I took all of my trades without low of day risk and I triple dipped. So I couldn't really give myself a pass for yesterday. And allow myself to come in today and trade and still feel like I'm actually holding up these rules. Otherwise, just might as well delete them and, just keep doing what I've been doing. The idea of sitting here, not only in an opportunity to learn, but an opportunity to make money, and to sit here and just not do anything, that's tough. All morning I'm like, am I really gonna sit? Am I really gonna pass up an opportunity to trade and not trade? Am I really gonna just sit here and watch the charts and not take any trades? Is that really what I'm gonna do? Man, what's up, Wave Rider? I saw Nuck, man. Nuck went crazy. Nuck bucked. Man, 2.5. What's the low? $1.84 to 17.66. Wow. Wow. It's pretty amazing. And look how it did it too. It wasn't even like violent or anything. Not bad. Hey, what's up, Signature? 3 Pony. T Low. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know. I gotta take a step towards something that I haven't done if I want to get some results that I haven't achieved. Um or that I haven't received. Anyway, if I was trading today, I like OKLO as far as the daily. Not the best. This is not an A+ daily by any means, but I think it's got a strong potential for a solid day. I didn't even look for any kind of news or anything. Clean energy startup signs nuclear power agreement. Okay, that sounds pretty good. With data center operator. All right, well, there's the bell. Also, my second watch was Nvidia. Just because of this daily setup here. I mean, that's pretty decent. But I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. Dang, bro, that's been a long time. Mic on mute. My bad. uh, I was just kind of talking through this OKLO setup going on here. I like this bottom tail, but there really hasn't been like an invitation via volume to jump in this bad boy. These guys are just kind of ranging. Yeah, my bad, Joe. Took a moment to blow my nose. What's it gonna be? Need some volume coming in. I think I like this NVIDIA too. Yeah, I would take this. Yeah, I would definitely take this NVIDIA. I would have to put my stop low a day, but yeah, I'd get in right there. Boop. Yep, in NVIDIA, stop under there. I'd take this too. All day. All day I would take this. Oh yeah. Man, the volume still ain't really there though. But the pattern and the low. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I like this entry though right here over 21. I think I would have to take that. Yeah, I'd have to get in right there. Stop under the lows. I like that. Yep, look, hey, this NVIDIA joint would have played too. In right here on NVIDIA. Uh, see, I could have been trading both of these right now. I think I would have had it. If I would have taken this one, like jumping the gun, stop under the low, I would have survived this and it would have been all right. But better to wait for that narrow range entry closer to low of day. Much better RR here. We're talking about the difference between 50 cent and 75 cent. Yeah, buddy. My little NVIDIA idea is working out really nice. New high of day there. Let's see what this OKLO would do. This is gonna be an interesting mental dynamic to come in and have a no trade day and pick two really good stocks and see them both do really well. I'm just sitting here watching because I couldn't follow my rules yesterday. I don't know, man. It feels kind of counterproductive. Like, I don't want any of my punishments to be counterproductive, but I don't know. What else is going to drive home not breaking my rules than having to sacrifice something that I really like to do, which is trade? Yeah. So, my little imaginary trade on NVIDIA, my entry would have been around 134.11. Stop would have been pretty far down here though, at like 132.77. So $1.34 stop. That'd have been like 4 shares. I can live with that. So be up about 1 R right now in this position. This guy here, I would have entered here about 2103-ish, about a 50-cent stop. So it had like 10 shares. And be about 2R in the money right now, man. Looking to take some profits into pre-market slash high a day. Well, two really nice picks, man. Two really nice picks, and both of them gave really nice entries. OKLO, the best entry by far, just from a risk to reward standpoint. Already up in R. I mean 2R. This one needs to run quite a bit. But it's in a really good spot, over 135 and pre-market high. Yeah, could have done some prime trading today, folks. Prime trading. Yeah, man, both of these are going crazy. Wow, look at OKLO, man. Oh, what a trade this would have been. What an amazing trade this would have been. Sure would have been stupid taking this 1 minute joint that I'd be tempted to take all the time. Oh, man. So, yeah, my entry would have been down here about 2103. Already $1.40 in the money. What an awesome play. That's crazy. All because of these guys right here. Um, yeah, I really can't. I don't know of any adjustments that I can really make to this. I think these are great. They give me a lot of room. Um, like I don't have a limit on trades. I just have a limit on trading window when I need to stop, which is reasonable. Um, Definitely don't want to trade pre-market because there's no stop losses and entries without low of day risk. I've gone back and forth about this a lot because I do see setups where it would be way more practical to not use low of day. Like for this one, for example, the risk to reward would be way sweeter to just, if I'm going to enter here, to just put my stop under this candle. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard. That it's just it completely changes the risk to reward on this trade using this low and using that low. It makes a lot of sense though. And I think I'm kind of getting my mind to the point where I can just accept, like, if I want to take a trade, like if the low of day stop is really far from the entry, but I really want to take the trade, then I can still take the trade, but the RR is just not gonna be that great, you know. And if I still want to take the trade after realizing that, then cool, you can take the trade. It's just not gonna be that exciting, more than likely. Or it's gonna have to do a lot more in order to make it, a worthwhile trade. But I just still think it needs to go there. Cause it's like at this point, this is definitely a low, right? We know it's a low because we've got a new high, right? That's definitely the low. Here, I'm assuming this will be the low, but I don't know where this is gonna go. This could easily just continue back down after popping up and triggering me in. So it makes sense to go to the known low for your stop than the assumed low. So, yo, what's up, Jose? Man, I'm on punishment today, Jose. I'm on punishment. So I've been just kind of talk trading OKLO and Nvidia. Um, yeah, I actually took I imaginarily took OKLO down here at 2103, and it's a rock star trade. And I also took Nvidia right here at 131, 134.11. Stop under the low. This isn't so much of a rock star because of the risk to reward, but maybe I would have gotten off like one share up here or something. But what up, Santa? Um, yeah, so I've been really bad at my rules for a really long time. Like when I first started this channel, like back in March or February, it used to be this guy Ben who used to hang out in here. And he was always on me about my rules, and I'd be like wanting to change my strategy and stuff, and he'd be like, I mean, you really haven't proven that your strategy doesn't work. You just, because you never follow the rules, you know? Um, and I've never been able to, like, just consistently. I always move the goalposts. Like, if I say I'm not going to do this, when the moment arrives, I'm like, well, and I do it anyway. And my buddy Pond, he was like, rules are meaningless without consequences, you know. And I feel you, Jose. I just gotta try it, man. I gotta try something different. Uh, doing the same thing and expecting different results is insanity. And I've been trying to get myself to follow these rules for a long time, and I've never had any consequences attached to my rules. And I love to trade, so sitting here and not allowing myself to trade is a pretty heavy consequence. And the idea is that I don't want this to happen again. Like, look what I missed today. I missed two really nice setups. Like, y'all know me, man. I tear this setup up. I tear, bro, this double bottom. What? I tear this up, man, all day and tomorrow. And this one too, man. This is easy. This is easy. Easy work, man. Um, but You know, I'm not gonna be successful if I can't follow the rules, because the days when it doesn't work out, when breaking your rules doesn't work out, it can be really destructive, you know. And they're there for a reason. They're there because you went and analyzed your trades, and you analyzed what happens in certain situations, and you found that if I could stick to these guidelines, then I will have a higher probability of being successful. You know, like, I know myself. If I'm going in a third time, Mike, I've lost twice already on a trade, and I want to go in for a third. Like, I know myself. Like, more than likely, by the time I'm going for that third trade, my mind is gone. Like, I'm mad. I'm FOMO. I'm feeling like I got cheated. I gotta get this back. Like, mind function is at an all-time low. Like, just don't. By the time I'm ready to take that third trade, it's usually garbage. So no triple dipping. That's a great rule that I've seen myself down two trades many times, and I know that the chances of that third trade working out are extremely lower than the chances of the second and the first. So just don't do it, man. This is something that'll keep me from having bigger losses, right? Trading outside of my watch list. That's one that, you know, trading in a group, like, trading with you guys, a lot of tickers are coming across. Like, we're looking at a lot of different tickers. And in the moment, I don't have, if the market's open and we're just, running through tickers, and I see something and I think I like it, but I didn't see it pre-market. I didn't go through the daily. I didn't go through the weekly chart. I didn't go through news, and I just pull it up right away and jump in. Like, that's not good. That's not good enough research. So I don't want to do that anymore. If I didn't find it pre-market and get to do my DD on it, then we skipping that, right? And yeah, so all of these rules I've created for myself to benefit myself based on the things that I've seen in myself. So it just doesn't make sense to not follow them, you know? Um Dang, Joe. Yeah, right. That's the worst, bro. When you get into a trade, and everything's working out the way you want it to work out, and then you do something and mess it up. I feel you, Joe. That stuff be killing me, man. Nah, I feel you, Joe. And now, what you said about every day being different, I was having that conversation over and over in my head this morning. Like, do I really need to not trade today? Like, is that really gonna benefit my trading career? Like, is this really the move right now? Like, wouldn't it be more beneficial to have more experience and sit down and get the experience of trading more and going through my processes and refining my craft? Wouldn't that be more beneficial? I tried to talk myself down all morning because I really wanted to trade, but I just realized that this is even more powerful because of how much I really wanted to trade this morning. If I know that every time I break one of these rules, I don't get to trade, I have to sit here like this and watch all of these excellent movers move, and I can't take advantage, and my portfolio doesn't get to benefit. I think it's a sacrifice today for sure. But the idea is, next time I come across a trade and I want to enter without low of day risk, I'm gonna be like, man, I don't want to break that rule again, because if I do this, I can't trade tomorrow. All right, I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's what I'm trying to create in myself. So yeah, I appreciate it, Jose. I just gotta try it, man. I'm gonna try it. And if this doesn't help me follow the rules, then okay, I'll try something else. Um, yeah, that's true, Three Pony. We that's true. But I don't know, I guess losses it's kind of part of the game. But yeah, I don't know. I got to do something to stop breaking these rules, man. Yeah, that's facts. And I'm kind of practicing. I'm here watching, talking through price action, and I did my pre-market diligence to find these two bangers that I got in front of me today. Um but like I remember hearing a story about Kobe Bryant where I feel like it might have been a finals game or a playoff game that he lost, and he stayed in the gym like all night practicing. Like I don't know. Is that punishment? I don't know. It's just like you gotta do something. Um, and my idea was to come in and journal some entries. But I'm enjoying watching this price action. I think it's beneficial to sit here and not do, just to think and observe, and just think about all the feelings that I would normally go through and all the thoughts that I would think wanting to trade, all these things. Um, Nuck still going crazy. Okay, not too crazy. That's cool though. Gave some entries, man. This is a cool entry right here. Halted again. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I just like imagine myself being a trader who never breaks these rules, or having the type of discipline where I know if I type a rule on this list, that is law, that I'm not going to do it. Imagine that, just like in yourself as a trader. If you knew that if you said, I'm not doing this, and you really didn't do it, like how far ahead of the game would you be? Like how many steps forward would you be able to take if you knew that if you said, okay, every time this happens, I'm always going to do this. And you literally did it. Like you knew, you just did it. Like how many of us could, like, that might be the difference between being profitable. Just that one thing of being able to do what you say you're going to do or not do what you say you're not going to do. Like I would say that's like your number one superpower. That's like Superman being able to fly. Like if you could do that, you know, be way better off. And then not only that, you could actually see, what's up, RJ? You could actually see the effect of the rules. Like, how many of us have rules and systems, but we don't even really know how good they work because we can't never really follow them, not consistently. Not a day in and day out. We're following exactly the rules, and we know exactly what this set of rules leads to, so we can make little adjustments and change it. But like for me, I don't even really know what happens if I follow all, like if I don't know what happens if I follow my system to the T for a month straight. I have no idea. I assume I can look back and say, oh, if I would have done that, this would have happened. But to actually not take trades without lower day risk, to actually only trade my watch list, to actually not keep keep dipping in a trade after, I've lost on it, taking out the gambler's mentality. Yeah, that's kind of me too, man. And that I feel like I've made strides in those situations, like as far as the need to be trading, the need to constantly be trading, from taking breaks, like real, like not trading and realizing that it's okay. I can survive. Okay, hello, back to VWAP. um hey, here we go. I like seeing that. So yeah, I threw $40 on GOEV for the YOLO. Stop loss is at 9 cent. Today's low was 11.47. Now we're at 13 on them. What? Oh, that ain't 13. What's going on? Oh, this thing doesn't do the fractions. That's funny. But yeah, I just if I can get myself to do this, bro, the game will be changing. If I can just get myself to commit to whatever I put on this list, I think we'll give birth to a new trader, and might be able to do something, man. Cause I can trade the good setups. I just can't stay out of the bad ones. I can't stay out of the bad ones. Like there's still a part of me that wants to get in right here, and take that. Man, these were great picks for today. If I may pat myself on the back. I've tried that before, RJ. I used to actually I had like a checkbox app that I would keep up here next to level 2, but I don't know, in the moment it's really hard to think about the checklist. It's very hard. Especially at the open when everything's moving super fast and you're like trying to make decisions on the fly. But that I mean that's exactly what needs to happen, RJ. The list has to be checked. Like each trade, you have to meet these criteria. Otherwise, you can't take the trade. You know, I do definitely skip steps though sometimes. In the excitement, I'll forget that I'm looking for the volume to actually call me into the trade, or I won't read the actual candles, I'll just be looking, where do I buy? So the mindset is really, you have to make it a habit. Like everything just really needs to be habitual and robotic, where you see something and you react, you know, this way. You see and you react that way, just as a habit. Still too many feelings involved. Like the moment before I enter a trade, it's like there's a moment where it's like, how do I feel? Like who cares, man? Are the boxes checked? You know? Exactly. Exactly. And there are a lot of things that I do have to memory, like my stop loss, and I don't really have to think about that much at all. And I feel like I'm getting really good with taking profit as well now when I'm not feeling greedy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the problem, like muscle memory and like thought memory, can they be trained the same? Cause like muscle memory, like lifting weight, you actually feel it. Like you literally, your muscle is just repeating the same movement, and you can feel. You feel it. It's you remember it. You're just doing the same thing. But like with your thoughts, your mental actions, I guess those are habitual as well. Yeah, you can train your thoughts and have habitual reactions to things. Ah, three pony. That is an interesting compromise there, three pony. Damn, you just like that is an interesting compromise. Because like the main goal is to get the reps in. So sitting here not getting reps, that sucks. Well, one share, you're still getting the reps, but it's almost like paper trading because you're not going to make any real money, but you can still go through the motions. Man, I like that three pony. I think that's the wave. I like that. Hmm. That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that looked like a pretty good setup there on NVIDIA. Hmm. Yeah, signature. I broke my rules yesterday. Actually broke my rules 2 days in a row, and I gave myself a pass on the first day. And so the second day, I said when I wrote my list of rules, I said that if I break my rules, I can't trade the next day. So yesterday I took all my trades without using low of day as risk, and I traded. And I triple dipped on one stock as well. So broke two rules yesterday. The day before I traded past 10:30 Eastern. So had to put myself in the corner today, signature. Yeah, so uh yeah, I gotta fix that, man. I gotta fix it. So I think this is a good method because I think the hardest one for me right now is entries without low of day risk. Because like on a trade like this, I would want to jump in right here. Like I think that's a great place to put your stop back here underneath this price action. And I think you go for that. But yeah. You've been staying on the side a lot lately, signature. I don't know. Me and Trey were talking about this, about using low of day during the first, like maybe first 30 minutes. And then after that, you can use like the next level of support. Because this is a very viable trade. But to risk low of day is like pointless. Like, but my thought process, I thought about this when I added the rule. And I was like, well, usually at this time of the day, this is the backside of the move. It's almost at the end of my trading window. So, do I really want to be taking trades in this time frame? Probably not. So that's why I still left my low of day as a rule, because if it doesn't make sense, then it's probably out of the zone that I should be looking for, you know? So I'm good with that. We're going to leave that there. Um, and then a lot of it is just believing in the rules. Like all the way believing in it. Like when you make the rule, you think it's a good idea. Like, okay, this would work better if I did this. But when you're in a moment that you feel like there's a good opportunity, but it breaks a rule, that's when you really have to believe in the rule. Like you have to believe in the rule. Like you got to believe that this rule being in place is a key factor in me being successful. Because if you don't believe that, you're not going to follow the rule, because winning trades and making money is what you feel like is what actually makes you successful. And if you feel like you're in a moment where you can make some money and take a good trade, this little rule that you made is insignificant and just in the way. But if you believe the rule is what is making you successful, it's different. Now the rule can supersede the trade in the moment. Oh, okay. Repeatable rules, yeah. So you're just exclusively earning season, huh, signature? But yeah, but I think I have really good beliefs behind all of these right now. I explained the triple dipping thing. It's no doubt by that third trade, my mind is just not thinking clearly about the situation anymore. Um, Especially for me to lose twice in a row on a trade. I feel like I'm a good enough trader at this point where if that happens, I'm probably just not looking at the bigger picture or thinking clearly. And so, yeah, let's just walk away from that one, you know. I definitely believe in not trading outside of the watch list. Yeah, all of these I'm pretty solid on. Maybe the trades after 10:30, but I think that's something that'll go away later. I think for right now that's a good boundary for me to have. And pre-market of course with no stop loss. That's easy peasy. SMCI Santa, what you got going here? Rebound trade at 33. Man. Boy, SMCI is not doing well on this daily. I thought this might have been a little bounce day, but look like it's about to continue down. Poor SMCI got kicked out of NASDAQ. It's having a rough go at it. Dang, Nuck at 26. Oh my God. Nuck would have been really nice. Especially this entry right here. Oh man. What up, Trey? 2 out of 3. Hey. What you trade, Trey? Oh yeah. JBL. Huh. Yeah, this is the gap that I like to see. I did kind of gap right into this area though. So not the greatest gap. But a nice gap over some decent resistance. Pre-market was nothing though. No volume pre-market. Yeah. That's why this didn't even pop up on my list. Yeah, what you got, man? PLRZ. Sold all by accident at 280. Oh my God. Dang, bro. You was in at 255 and sold it all. Oh my God. Trey. You've been finding these situations for yourself a lot, bro. You find the sweet entry, the good play, and you just can't get the top leg, bro. You getting closer though. Dang, bro, that would have been crazy. All the way up to almost $5, yo. Oh man. Oh man. Man. Yeah, that's a that's a tough one there, buddy. But still positive. Winning trade. 2 out of 3. I think we moving up, man. I think we moving up. Nvidia's looking good. Not much follow through on these puppies. Yeah, video looks like it's about to go now. Got a nice 15-minute setup too. Probably got it looks nice on the hourly too. Yeah, there goes Nvidia. Yeah, this would have been really nice to trade. Really nice. You think might go up to 140, man. There she goes. Boy, she came down and filled that gap. This could be a pretty sweet reversal on OKLO down here at yesterday's high. Whoop. No, it's not. Well, I think I could have ate pretty good on OKLO. Hopefully, would have got some nice, at least a quarter off here, and maybe a little more there. I don't know. Probably would have just stopped the rest out right there at 22. Man, what a beautiful play in video would have been. Look like it's still winding up, man. Yeah, man. Video to 140, man. Man, LKLO got thrashed. It did just make new lows last couple days. So, kind of makes sense. Well, all right, y'all. Guess that's it for my day of punishment. Um, hopefully I learned my lesson. And tomorrow just gonna come through and just gotta stand on 10, man. This is these are the rules of the game, man. That's like me out here playing basketball, double dribbling and traveling all over the court. Like gotta play by the rules, man. So tomorrow, come in. I'm gonna pick my 2 stocks to watch. No pre-market trades, no trades after 10:30 Eastern. All my entries will be risked for low of day. And I'm not trading outside of my watch list, and definitely no triple dipping. That's the plan. Got this. But yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry there's no action today, but some good hopefully some good mental action and some progress that will help me going forward, man. Anyway, y'all be safe out here. Hit that like button for me if you could, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.